Salam sejahtera kepada semua pendengar podcast kita hari ini. So, nama saya Tuan Hong akan menjadi host untuk hari ini. Dan hari ini kita akan membincangkan satu topik yang akan menjadi macam perhatian ramai orang, iaitu kehidupan selepas universiti. So, bersama dengan kita hari ini, kita ada dua orang tetamu yang istimewa yang akan berkongsi dalam pengalaman mereka dan pandangan peribadi tentang topik ini. So, selamat datang Dr. Isha dan Dr. Polly. So, untuk maklumat juga, Dr. Isha ni merupakan pengetua kepada Kolej Kejaman Raja Dr. Najib Shah, dan Dr. Polly juga merupakan fellow kepada Kolej Kejaman Raja Dr. Najib Shah. So, kita mula dengan Dr. Isha dulu. So, Dr. Isha boleh tak cerita sedikit tentang latar belakang pendidikan dan bidang yang Dr. cuburi masa kat universiti?
Terima kasih kerana soalan tu. Sebenarnya saya nak banding dengan Pauline jauh lah umurnya. Saya dulu adalah student Universiti Malaya. Bermula dengan Pusat Asasi Sains di sini sekitar tahun 2002 hingga 2003. Selepas itu saya degree Electrical Engineering di juga 2003-2007. After that saya continue master dan seterusnya saya buat PhD di USM. So, saya balik ke semula pada 2014 dan bertugas sebagai pensyarakan dan di fakulti UM.
So, maksudnya Dr. Isha memang dah lama
di UM.
Tak lama di UM?
Ya, dalam UM mengaji.
Semasa Dr. Isha masuk UM pun saya belum lahir lagi masa tu.
Oh my God. Okay.
So, how about Dr. Polly?
Basically, I am from also since degree. My degree starts in 2016 under biomedical engineering. She's my lecturer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after 4 years of degree, I continued my PhD, and I just graduated last year, also a year.
So now from lecturer become
Colleague.
okay, bekerja sama. So Dr. Polly macam ambil fast track lah. Dia macam tak ambil master kan, so terus skip ke master terus masuk PhD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, selepas macam banyak pelajar kan mereka dah tamat pengajian ni, so banyak pelajar mereka menghadapi cabaran untuk mencari pekerjaan ataupun macam mereka ni tengah fikir, maksudnya mereka tak habis D3 ni, mereka nak sambung belajar master ke ataupun nak pergi kerja dulu. Sebab kan kalau nak semua master ni pun macam dia berat juga sebenarnya, sebab kan dia memerlukan kos yang tinggi juga. So macam dulu Dr. Isha dan Dr. Pauline memang terus memang terus cadang nak masuk master ke ataupun ada fikir juga nak kerja dulu, ataupun dulu pun boleh macam master tu boleh ambil part time juga?
Okay. At first, right after I graduate, I already got the job. Actually, I already secured the job during last semester of my degree. So I worked first about like 6 months plus, and then I resigned and I continue master. So that was my history. And at that time, when I registered as master student, I also research assistant in Universiti Malaya. And during that time, the research assistant at Universiti Malaya, you get full cover of fee. So right now, I think that there are certain portion that student need to pay. During my time, it was like 100%. I don't need to pay. I think in semester, I just need to pay like 100 ringgit, something like that, during that time. So that's why I continue master also. So called like I was given a scholarship. And then my PhD I under they call it scheme latihan anak mitra. That one is scholarship, 3 years cuti belajar, and then with the full salary, full allowance every month. So actually my journey as a student, I get full scholarship for foundation until PhD. Alhamdulillah. Regarding whether the student wants to continue work or continue study, I always say you follow what your heart want. But the most important thing, we cannot just do nothing. So of course what our hearts want, watch Netflix or just sleep. But that's not the answer. We have to ask what we want in life. So I know when I work in industry, this is not what I want to do, and I want to venture in something else. And I started to like research when I did my final year project setahun akhir itu. So I fall in love with the research culture. So that's why after I work for 6 months, I feel like this is not what I want, and I continue to study. So it depends on student, mana bagus, mana tak bagus. I don't say that there's a pro and cons in terms of that, but you have to ask what you want, and most importantly, move forward. You have to decide and move forward. If you feel that that particular things that you already chosen before is not right for you, you quickly change to something else and strive for more opportunity.
Oh, so masa so doktor dah ambil degree terus ambil bekerja untuk ambil so baru sambung master. So masa tu pernah tak doktor fikir macam dah habis degree macam electrical engineering sangat susah. Pernah tak doktor nak fikir macam ambil master tu nak ambil bidang lain?
Oh, wow, good question. Okay, my master was actually I moved to biomedical engineering from my degree. So I do some sort biosensor for human body. So it's still under electrical background, but to human body. So at that time I wasn't thinking that much of the shift because it's still on the electrical part. But over the years, I'm happy with my decision at that time because I believe that I have a multidisciplinary background now because I involved in biomedical and involved in electrical as well. So that's my take on this.
Oh. So how about Dr. Polly? Dr. Polly habis degree, so memang cadang nak ambil PhD terus. Ataupun pernah fikir nak kerja ataupun nak ambil PhD?
Doing a PhD is something that is quite firm since my first year lah. But of course, for us, the how to say, the goal of getting the PhD when I was in first year is to get a title. But as we go along the degree, I realized I like research also. That's why I decided to continue my PhD in UM. And thank God there's lecturers that have the opportunity for the research assistant position. So I also get like almost free, but still have to pay a lot of miscellaneous fee myself. But I do what Dr. Isha said that we should know what we want and have to do something to actually achieve what we want.
So, Dr. boleh tak cerita sikit macam mana nak dapat macam bila kita nak sambung master ni kan, macam mana kita nak dapat macam yang Dr. sebut tadi researcher assistant. Macam mana kita nak apply kalau kita macam still nak sambung belajar kat UM ni?
Okay, macam di UM dia ada satu website nama dia RARS. Kalau you Google RARS UM, dalam tu ada semua iklan on the graduate research assistant. You can search by field, you can search by lecturer. So daripada situ you nampak lecturer mana yang you akan nampak lecturer mana yang tengah mencari pelajar, yang tengah iklan untuk cari graduate research assistant dengan bidang-bidang dia dan certain topic. And normally this one is covered by grant. Lecturer tu dapat grant and then they can cover you for your tuition, for your what we call like stipend lah sepanjang setahun atau 2 tahun of the project. So that's how it is in Universiti Malaya lah. But I believe in other university as well, dia ada sistem macam tu. You can search for available position untuk jadi RA, and then from that you can continue your master work. That one is fully research, but if you are coursework, no lah. Coursework you need to pay or you find scholarship or like pinjaman or anything else because the GRA is for full-time research student.
Oh, kan macam yang ambil master yang part-time tu, so dia macam lain sikit.
Normally yang part-time will do by coursework, right?
By coursework.
By coursework.
So that's why it's fully by...
They have to pay on their own, but when you work, you have to pay tax. The fee for the school fee is actually exempted by the tax, so you can claim later on with the government tax.
Oh, okay, understand. So, terus ni kita move on. So macam doktor kan tadi sebab mula ambil electrical engineering kan. So pernah tak doktor macam mana buat keputusan mengenai hala kerjaya dalam ataupun pemilihan hidup selepas tamat universiti? Maksudnya macam contohnya macam saya sekarang ni saya ambil science with education. So saya dah habis study ni, lepas tu saya pergi practical, saya rasa macam saya tak nak jadi cikgu. So apa yang saya boleh buat?
Oh, that kind of hard question as well. Okay, let's say you ambil science education but you don't want to be teacher,
Yes.
To me, you are not compulsory to become teacher, right? You are not born under KPM or anything.
Yeah, we are open market now.
So to me, you can apply job like anything that related to your degree in science perspective. So that's not a problem to me. And I'm not so sure whether it's physics, chemia, or bio your
chemistry.
Oh yeah, the chemistry. So yeah. Then you can find particular in that particular chemistry industry, like I'm not so sure in that particular industry of the chemistry, but you can find a job in that. I do have my cousin actually working in Mardi. She's chemist, working in Mardi, but I believe there's a lot of other industry out there that you can apply. As long as you are not bonded by certain requirement that you need to teach, then by all means it's okay. And not to worry so much on when you find work, you say that, okay, this is not what I learned. Because to me, what you learn in degree is like, it's like preamble, I would say. It's like 10% of whatever that needed in the industry, you know. So you have to be adaptive, and you have to be accepting the fact that you will learn more when you work. So no need to be so worried on whether that is particular thing that you learn in degree, and then that's the job that you want, you know. You need to be a little bit diverse nowadays, because even the industry right now, they want people can do so many other things, right? So that's my advice.
So macam tadi ambil science education under chemistry kan. So kalau saya nak apply industry kan, macam saya akan peluang saya akan lebih sikit tak berbandingan yang pure chemistry ataupun applied chemistry.
I'm not so sure in that field, because I'm engineering. I believe when you have something else that other people don't have, when you go for interview, you highlight that. So you highlight because of your background in education, you learn about, I don't know, human behavior or something. So you highlight that during the interview, so that the interviewer will see that, oh, you have more than the other chemists normally have, you know. So I always look in that perspective rather than whether I don't have this or I don't have that. You focus on what you have, you highlight it to make it look wow.
Oh, okay, understand. So how about Dr. Pauline? Like after Dr. Pauline take the degree of biomedical, right? So why Dr. Pauline still like continue with biomedical in PhD? Why like didn't choose the other field?
Maybe you can tell a bit about your PhD, like. That's your PhD.
Oh yeah, so actually my degree major is in prosthetic and orthotics.
What is that? Explain a bit.
In layman term, it's like artificial legs, artificial hand, those fake limbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then I wouldn't say convert but change into AI field during my postgraduate.
Yeah, so although it's the same umbrella in biomedical engineering, but previously she's under prosthetic and orthotic, the one who designed the artificial leg and also artificial hands. And after that, when she did her PhD, she converted to other field, which is AI, artificial intelligence, in healthcare. So it's different, I would say different field under the same umbrella.
So is that will become very difficult, like after like, because the things we learn in degree in PhD is not same. So is that need to learn again from beginning, like zero, learn again about the AI, something like that, because just now it's from artificial leg and hands, right?
Yeah, yes. So there's a lot of there's a lot of reason for me to transform to this field, but I think most important is you should have the ability to self-learn, and also have actually mentors that will guide you throughout your postgraduate when you decided to change the field. Then actually for a lot of my friends that working in industry now, a lot of them, they don't actually work in the field that is related to their bachelor's degree. So I think the most important thing is that you know what you want, and basically don't fix yourself in a certain direction of life, I would say. Because I realized as you go along the way, the person you imagine that you will become in 5 years is a totally different person that you'll be in 5 years.
So 5 years of a PhD.
I mean, like, people always ask you where do you see yourself in 5 years, but what you see will not be exactly the same with the exact 5 years you'll be. So for me, I think you can just follow the flow and see what opportunities will come to you lah.
Like macam operation of Dr. Body yang macam dalam usaha nak mengejar kejayaan kan. So macam mana doktor nak macam mengekalkan keseimbangan macam antara kejayaan dengan kehidupan peribadi. Maksudnya sebab ambil PhD dengan master dia sangat busy kan sebab dia fully dengan research. So doktor masa tu ada masa tak ada enjoy life macam nak pergi keluar jalan-jalan ke, tengok wayang ke?
Okay, everyone has 24 hours in a day. Tak ada orang lebih sejam, sebis minit. Semua orang ada 24 jam sehari. I believe the time management is very important. I enjoy my life during my PhD time so much because I was at Penang at that time. So you know Penang, there's a lot of fun thing at Penang, and I always, although that I spend a lot of time in the lab, but on the weekend I make sure myself I enjoying things while I at Penang. When I was at Penang. So to me, you have to know how to strike balance between your life as a student at the time and your life as a researcher at the time. The time management is always important even after you graduate, you know, after you work also. So as long as you are not burnt out, but you have to understand when you want something, certain sacrifice need to be made. Yeah. So during my the end of my PhD study, Melayu got a lot of kenduri, you know. I didn't attend. I simply didn't attend. So I just I booked my ticket earlier on, once a month like that, to go back to my parents' house because I'm from KL. So I book once a month and I stick to the plan. So whoever kahwin or majlis kenduri, whatever kenduri happened to be when I was at KL, I attend. If not, then that's it. I won't simply like buy the ticket because I want to attend this gathering or no, I won't do that. I'll stick to my schedule because I already planned it. So that's my way of striving through PhD. Right?
So how about Dr. Polly? Like during taking the PhD, so Dr. Polly like still going out or with friend or sometimes just like once month at time or a few times like that.
As a student, my life is very interesting. I would say I'm more like 50% 50% work, 50% have fun because I don't like to miss out anything interesting with my friends or family. Then I think it's very important to have this balance also. I would say trade off between work and your entertainment life. So you need to know how much time to work during the certain period of your maybe candidature, because you know maybe like this semester you have to deliver how many defense, how many papers, something like that. So you have to arrange your time well to actually find the trade-off between entertainment and study lah. But because since I'm currently just started working now, like three months.
3 months.
Honestly, the time management for working life is much harder than being a student.
So, okay, it's much harder than student.
Yeah. So I will advise students to actually learn how to manage their time well when they are a student, because when they started to work, it will be much more harder.
Oh, so means like definitely not same like student, like sometimes like no assignments, very free, can go out every day like that lah.
There's no more 50-50 when you start working.
Oh. Okay, understand. So last question is like pada pendapat Dr. Ishan dan Dr. Polly ni macam pelajar tu dia macam dah habis degree. So dia macam nak kerja dulu baru nak ambil master kan. So dia lebih baik dia bekerja di luar bidang tu ataupun ada masa yang macam mereka nak bidang tu tapi mereka tak dapat bidang tu. So mereka sepatutnya kena tunggu sampai dapat bidang tu ataupun kerja dalam bidang lain dulu semasa nak tunggu dapat peluang kerja.
Right now the situation is a bit different during my time. During my time, even I would say most of my friends at that time already get a job even before graduated. But right now, the job market is the same, but the number of graduating students are bigger. So don't wait too long to me. Of course, you know what you want. You will find that it later. You can have that in mind, but you don't wait it until like 1 year you didn't get your your whatever job that you want, you wait until 1 year. No, you are 1 year not working. So it's not a good impression also to the employer, because you are not working for 1 year after you graduate. So to me, just try. You never know, you will fall in love with another field, or you will venture in a new thing, and while you venture in a new thing, you still can do whatever that you want previously. So because the opportunity doesn't come often, so you have to grab whatever that come in front of your eyes that worth your physical and mental happiness.
Sebab banyak sekali kita ambil contoh macam dalam bidang medik lah, macam banyak farmasi. Mereka tak habis belajar degree semua tu, tapi nak cari kerja farmasi tak dapat. So masa-masa ni macam mereka kena cari kerja lain. Contohnya kerja lain yang related dalam farmasi adalah ada apa certain tak pekerjaan yang macam boleh mereka ambil.
I think a lot of, I would say, content creator is something new, right? Then a lot of different people with different backgrounds, all of them can try to do content creator, and I believe students from your generation would prefer jobs like that. Yeah, so I would say that if they can't find maybe professional job, they can consider a lot of different jobs like that, like content creator,
like YouTuber or
yeah. I would say that is also one of the way to actually sustain a life before they can find a real professional job they want.
Okay, understand. So soalan tambahan satu lagi. So, macam like let's say like saya ambil bidang ni, dalam macam sekarang ni saya bidang sains. So dalam master nanti saya nak tukar bidang. Saya nak pergi bidang electrical engineering. So is that possible ke?
You have to check back the requirement. For the coursework, I believe can. For the research, I believe can, as long as there's a requirement. Like in engineering, for the master and PhD, you need to have bachelor in science at least, or anything equivalent. Bachelor engineering or /science or anything equivalent. So I think it's possible. So because at the end of the day, whether you are engineer or not, they refer to the basic degree. So as long as you don't have a basic degree in engineering, they won't consider as engineer, although that you are taking in engineering faculty. So don't worry so much about that. Okay, it's possible.
Oh, it's possible. Okay, I understand. So I think that's all for us today. So thank you for Dr. Isha and also Dr. Pauline also share their experience and their knowledge about their life after the university for student. So that's all for us lah. Thank you Dr. Isha and Dr. Pauline.
Thank you.
Okay, see you next time. Bye.